Assassin's Creed 1 is a sandbox-style action-adventure stealth video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. The game was released for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 in November 2007, and for PC in April 2008. The game centers around the use of a machine dubbed the Animus, which allows its user to view the genetic memories of their ancestors. The protagonist is a bartender named Desmond Miles, who was abducted by the company Abstergo Industries and forced to relive the memories of his ancestor, Altaïr ibn Lahad, an assassin. As Desmond explores Altaïr's story in the Holy Land during the Third Crusade, details of a battle between two ancient sects, the Knights Templar and the Assassin's Order, emerge as both scour for artifacts known only as Pieces of Evil. Assassin's Creed Mobile version is a mobile game developed and published by Gameloft, a sister company of Ubisoft, that was released for keypad-based mobile phones and Android in 2007 alongside the main game. The game loosely follows the main game's plot, featuring Altaïr ibn Lahad in the Third Crusade as he tries to redeem his honour and rank by hunting various Templars. Assassin's Creed Altaïr's Chronicles on the Nintendo DS is the first spin-off title of the Assassin's Creed series. It was published by Ubisoft and developed by Gameloft. The game is a prequel to Assassin's Creed, and it is set in 1190, 1 year prior to Assassin's Creed. Players control Altaïr ibn Lahad as he searches for the legendary Chalice. Assassin's Creed 2 is a video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It was released in November 2009 on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The PC version was released on the 6th of March 2010 in the UK and 9th of March 2010 in the US. A direct sequel to Assassin's Creed and the second installment in the franchise, the game focuses again on Desmond Miles as he escapes from Abstergo Industries with the help of undercover assassin Lucy Stillman. In an attempt to thwart Abstergo and the modern-day Templars, Desmond uses a new Animus to relive the genetic memories of his ancestor, Ezio Auditore da Firenze, who lived in Italy during the Renaissance. The player controls Desmond to a degree, but primarily Ezio, who becomes an assassin after his family is betrayed in a conspiracy orchestrated by the Templars. While controlling Ezio, the player can explore renditions of major Italian regions and cities through a mixture of action, stealth, and economic gameplay. Assassin's Creed 2 mobile version is a platform video game developed and published by Gameloft. It was released on October 20th, 2009 for keypad-based mobile phones, touchscreen Java phones, and Android. The game follows the main version somewhat accurately, though various differences are also visible. Assassin's Creed Bloodlines is a 2009 video game for the PlayStation Portable console, and is a direct sequel to 2007's Assassin's Creed. It was released in the United States on 17th of November 2009, and worldwide on 20th of November of the same year. The game follows the events of Assassin's Creed and depicts the journey of the assassin Altaïr ibn Lahad to the island of Cyprus, now under the rule of Armand Bouchat. Though the game does not feature Desmond Miles, the interface, HUDs, and the design of the game are still based on the Animus. Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery is a 2009 video game, released alongside and set during the events of Assassin's Creed 2. The game was released for the Nintendo DS and iOS. Both iPhone and DSi users are able to use their device's camera function to display portrait photographs as wanted posters in-game. Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery is a side-scroller game wherein players assumed the role of Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Primarily set in Italy, Ezio navigated through the game's levels and accomplished specific goals prior to the mission. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is a video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. The third main installment in the Assassin's Creed series, it is the direct sequel to Assassin's Creed 2 and was released in November 2010 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 and in March 2011 for Windows. The storyline picks up from the events of Assassin's Creed 2 and once again features Ezio Auditore da Firenze, now a legendary master assassin, as he strives to rebuild the Assassin Brotherhood in Rome by overthrowing the tyrannical Templar family, the bourgeois, and bringing the city into the true wealth and wonder of the Renaissance. The modern-day narrative continues the story of Desmond Miles, who together with his team of assassins continues to explore Ezio's memories to find the lost technology of the first civilization and use it to save the world from an upcoming disaster. Assassin's Creed 2 Multiplayer is a multiplayer game based on Assassin's Creed 2, released for the iPhone and iPod Touch. The game puts up to 4 players in an all-out deathmatch. The game is played from the top-down perspective and features 3 different maps based on Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed Project Legacy was a Facebook game which was first made available on 30th of September 2010 with the Italian Wars memory set. In it, players were recruits for Abstergo Industries' Project Legacy, who relived the genetic memories of other individuals through a program known as the DDS, or Data Dump Scanner, an Animus software patch that could allow a person to relive the memories of someone who was not their ancestor. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood mobile version is a platform game developed and published by Gameloft. It was released in 2010 for keypad-based mobile phones, touchscreen Java phones, and Android. The story of the game shares similarities to the story of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, aside from a few exceptions. Assassin's Creed Revelations is a 2011 video game published by Ubisoft and was developed by its subsidiary Ubisoft Montreal. A direct sequel and follow-up to 2010's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Revelations is the 4th main installment in the series. Revelations continues the story of Desmond Miles, who has fallen into a coma due to the events of the previous game. In order for him to awaken, Desmond must relive the last significant memories of his ancestor, the assassin mentor Ezio Auditore da Firenze, who sought out the secret library of the mentor of the Levantine assassins, Altaïr ibn Lahad, in 1511. Assassin's Creed Revelations mobile version is a platform video game for the mobile phone platform developed and published by Gameloft for keypad-based mobile phones, touchscreen Java phones, and Android. It was released alongside its PC and console version in 2011 and features 2 protagonists, Ezio Auditore da Firenze during the Renaissance in Constantinople and Altaïr ibn Lahad during the Third Crusade in the Holy Land. Assassin's Creed Multiplayer Rearmed is a spin-off video game released for the iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. It is developed and published by Ubisoft and was released worldwide on 21st of October 2011. This game is the spiritual successor of Assassin's Creed 2 Multiplayer, the earlier top-down multiplayer-based Assassin's Creed game made for iPhone OS. Presumably, the player is an agent of Abstergo Industries, since the available multiplayer personas are the animi avatars from the first and second stage of the animi training program. Assassin's Creed Recollection is a 2011 iOS app that includes a card game called Tactics, an art gallery of the Assassin's Creed series, an in-app store where players can purchase Animus credits and new cards, or memories, and the short animated film Assassin's Creed Embers. Initially released in December 2011 for iPad, the game was subsequently released for iPhone and iPod Touch in March 2012. Assassin's Creed 3 is a 2012 sandbox-style action-adventure video game that is developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It is the fifth main title in the Assassin's Creed series and is a direct sequel to Assassin's Creed Revelations. The game tells the stories of Haytham Kenway and Ratona Keton, set in the American Northeast from 1754 to 1783, during the 7 Years' War and American Revolutionary Wars. It also concludes the modern-day story of their descendant, Desmond Miles. Assassin's Creed 3 was released for Xbox 360 and PS3 on 30th of October in the United States and 31st of October in Europe and Australia, while the PC version was released on 20th of November for the United States and 23rd of November in Europe. The game was also released for the Wii U. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation is a video game released in 2012 for the PlayStation Vita, developed by Ubisoft Sofia. It was released alongside Assassin's Creed 3 on 30th of October 2012. A high-definition rework of the game with additional missions entitled Assassin's Creed Liberation HD was released on 14th of January 2014 for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and 15th of January for PC. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation did not feature Desmond Miles, but rather an unknown individual, due to the game being a product released by Abstergo Industries to the public. Assassin's Creed 3 mobile version is a platform video game developed and published by Gameloft for keypad-based mobile phones, touchscreen Java phones and Android. It was released alongside its PC and console version in 2012. The game features the Mohawk assassin Connor and is set during the events of the American Revolutionary War. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is a 2013 adventure action game and the sixth main installment in the Assassin's Creed series. A sequel to 2012's Assassin's Creed 3, the game has the player take on the role of Abstergo Entertainment research analyst as they explore the story of Edward Kenway, father to Haytham Kenway, grandfather to Connor, and ancestor of Desmond Miles. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is set primarily on and around the islands in the Caribbean Sea during the golden age of piracy in the 18th century, with three major cities consisting of Havana, Nassau, and Kingston. Assassin's Creed Pirates is a spin-off game for smartphones and tablets developed by Ubisoft Paris and released on 5th of December 2013. Set during the golden age of piracy, Pirates has players take on the role of Alonso Batilla, a French pirate captain. There is no modern-day story, the only connection is a small reference in the opening cutscene about Abstergo Entertainment discovering Batilla's connection to Labus. Assassin's Creed Memories was a role-playing trading card game developed exclusively for the iOS. The servers closed on 13th of March 2015. The story explored memories of familiar characters from the Third Crusade, Mongol Empire, Renaissance Italy, Sengoku period, Golden Age of Piracy, and colonial America. Assassin's Creed Rogue is a 2014 open-world action-adventure game that is developed by Ubisoft Sofia and published by Ubisoft. It is the seventh main installment in the Assassin's Creed series. The game follows the story of the assassin-turned-Templar Shay Cormac, taking place during the 7 Years' War from 1752 to 1760, and is the closing chapter in the Kenway family saga. Assassin's Creed Unity is a 2014 sandbox action-adventure game and a sequel to 2013's Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The game has the player take on the role of an initiate as they explore the story of Arno Dorian, who joins the assassins to investigate the murder of his adopted father on behalf of his adopted sister, Elise de la Serre, a member of the Templars. The game was released on 11th of November 2014 in North America, 13th of November in Europe, and 14th of November in the UK. It is available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Assassin's Creed Unity is set primarily in Paris during the French Revolution in the late 18th century, with two additional areas in Versailles and Saint-Denis. Assassin's Creed Chronicles is an Assassin's Creed spin-off series of 2.5D side-scrolling video games released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. 3 installments focusing on Xiao Jun, Arbaz Mir and Nikolai Orlov have been released. The first entry, China, was released on 21st of April 2013, the second entry, India, was released on 12th of January 2016, and the last game, Russia, was released on 9th of February 2016. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is the 9th main installment in the Assassin's Creed series. The game was released in October 2015 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, whereas the PC version released in November 2015. The game has the player take on the role of an initiate as they explore the story of the twin protagonists, Jacob and Evie Fryer, both of whom are playable. The two arrive in London in 1868 as the Industrial Revolution reaches its climax, bringing its lot of inequality and poverty in a city controlled by the Templars. Assassin's Creed Identity was a mobile role-playing action game developed by Ubisoft Blue Byte and released for iOS in February 2016 and May 2016 for Android. Assassin's Creed Identity primarily took place in Florence and Rome during the Renaissance. Assassin's Creed Unity, Arno's Chronicles, is a mobile 2D game set in France, released in June 2017. As the title suggests, this game follows Arno's stories, the main protagonist from Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassin's Creed Origins is the 10th main installment in the Assassin's Creed series developed by Ubisoft. The game was released worldwide on 27th of October 2017 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Windows. Serving as a soft reboot of the series, the game explores the origins of the Assassin Brotherhood as the Hidden Ones and their conflict with the Templar Order, previously known as the Order of the Ancients. Players take on the role of a new modern-day character, Abstergo Industries employee Layla Hassan, who has created her own animus, which she uses to view the story of the Hidden One's co-founders, the Medjay Bayek of Siwa and his wife Aya. The narrative takes place in Egypt during the final years of the Ptolemaic dynasty and follows Bayek and Aya's quest for revenge against the Order following a personal tragedy. Assassin's Creed Origins brings many changes to the franchise's gameplay formula, being more akin to an action role-playing game than that of an action stealth game like previous installments. Some of the new additions include an improved leveling and gear system, a new hitbox-based combat system, and Bayek's pet eagle Senu, who can be used for reconnaissance and replaces eagle vision. The Tower, Assassin's Creed, is a mobile 2D game developed by Ketchup. It was released on 1st of November 2017 to celebrate the Assassin's Creed 10th anniversary. Assassin's Creed Rebellion is a mobile free-to-play strategy RPG action game. It follows the Spanish Brotherhood of Assassins under Aguila de Nera in their fight against the Inquisition during the Reconquista in Spain. The game features notable assassins such as Ezio Auditore, his sister Claudia, Xiao Jun, and Nicolai Machiavelli, along with more than 50 new characters to unlock created exclusively for Rebellion. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the 11th main installment in the Assassin's Creed series developed by Ubisoft. It was released worldwide on 5th of October 2018 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Windows, as well as the Nintendo Switch exclusively in Japan. The game continues the series' transition into the action role-playing genre started by Assassin's Creed Origins, retaining most of its predecessors' features while introducing new ones, most notably player choices which can influence the story. It is also the first installment since Assassin's Creed Rogue to feature a major emphasis on naval combat, with players being given command of a ship called the Adrestia. The story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey is set in ancient Egypt during the first half of the Peloponnesian War between 431 and 422 BCE. The protagonist, Cassandra, is a mercenary who fights on both sides of the conflict as she attempts to reunite her broken family, eliminate a secretive organisation known as the Cult of Cosmos, and uncover the mysteries of ancient technology left behind by the Isu. The modern-day narrative features the return of Layla Hassan, the protagonist introduced in Assassin's Creed Origins, who has joined the Assassins and is leading the search for the staff of Hermes Trismegistus. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the 12th main installment in the Assassin's Creed series developed by Ubisoft. Set in 873 CE, Valhalla has players take control of Eivor, a Viking raider and clan leader of the Norsemen who can be played either as male or female. The game retains the dialogue choice and NPC relationship elements from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, with new elements such as forging political alliances with NPC clans. Every choice and decision of the players affects the world of the game in real time. Assassin's Creed Freerunners is a browser-based free-to-play platformer released under the umbrella of Ubisoft Nano, an initiative of Ubisoft Da Nang to create browser-based party games with Ubisoft properties. The game features multiple playable assassins, using the visual style and assets from Assassin's Creed Rebellion. Assassin's Creed Mirage is the 13th main installment in the Assassin's Creed series, developed by Ubisoft. In the game, players take control of a younger version of Basim, a central character from the 2020 video game Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and explore his life during the 9th century in the Abbasid Caliphate's capital of Baghdad. Assassin's Creed Nexus VR is a spin-off installment in the Assassin's Creed series. It was developed by Ubisoft Red Storm Entertainment and was released on 16th November 2023 for the Meta Quest 2 and 3. The player takes control of familiar characters, Cassandra from AC Odyssey, Ezio Auditore de Firenze from AC2, and Connor from AC3. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the upcoming 14th installment in the Assassin's Creed series, being a part of the Animus Hub platform. The game is set in feudal Japan and will be helmed by Ubisoft Quebec. Assassin's Creed Shadows features a dual protagonist system, similar to what was demonstrated in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, with the ability to switch between at will.